Man, I did exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do. Woke up, looked at my clock like, oh, I've got time. Look at my phone. Oh, fuck. Technically, if daylight savings time wasn't a thing, I'd only be 30 minutes late. Fuck daylight savings time. This shit is stupid. It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing we do. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. It's fucking Borderlands Day. It's Side Quest Sunday. What I think's funny is Vissy and I both fucked up for Borderlands Sunday. Just a side note, we literally tweeted at the exact same time that we both slept in and didn't change our clocks, which is great. That was phenomenal. Glad I'm not the only one and she wasn't just like sitting around, but Knives is probably just sitting around like, where the fuck is everybody? Whoops. Good. Whatever. Time zone. One brain cell. I know. Fucking dumb. I really told myself I wasn't going to do this. And of course I do. Daylight savings time is dumb. It's dumb. It's just dumb. No, I mean, seriously. What's the most stoner thing we can do? Literally talk for the entire week before daylight savings time. Like, nah, that won't fuck us up. We're going to be fine. And then get completely fucked up by daylight savings time? What the fuck? I need a load of bowl. But yeah, it's Borderlands Day. For those just swinging by, or if you were unaware, it's Borderlands Day. You like my playlist? I put together literally just it's all the opening songs to Borderlands. I thought it was fitting for Borderlands. Spring Forward is the worst. Spring Forward is the worst because that's the one where you can sleep in and miss your fucking job. Whereas the other one, you're just waking up too early. And we were talking about it yesterday, and like Sorolin brought up the point that they moved it to give kids ample time to get to school and shit like that. And I've read that like it existed originally for farmers or whatever, but I remember when I was a kid thinking about daylight savings time, and it felt like, and I think that that's what it's doing. Essentially, you're moving the time so that all of your daylight is spent indoors. That's what we're doing. We just move that hours so that no matter how much daylight we have, the minimum amount, you're going to be indoors. That's what they do, which is fucking what? But that's what they do. They move it so that you're going to school in the dark and you're coming home in the dark. And then they move it so it happens even worse. Dude, Knives, did you sleep in? Because Vissy and I definitely did not change our clocks. And I was just saying, like, Vissy and I literally tweeted at the same time, like, oh, fuck everybody, we didn't change our clocks. And I was just thinking, like, Knives is probably sitting there like, nobody's live. Where is everybody? It's Borderlands Day. Mine were not. I mean, the digital stuff does it on its own, but my alarm clock was not. So when I woke up, I looked at the clock, was like, oh, I'm fine. Picked up my phone and looked at it. Dumb brains. Silver's End, they're some of the best games that have ever existed. My only complaint, and like, I'm mildly dreading the side quest Sunday today, simply because the navigation of Borderlands is absolute trash fire. Like, it takes us double the time just to get to a mission than to do it. Because we're all just like looking at the map, trying to figure out where we can go, where's an actual like go across bridge or something like that. Like, it takes, and I'm just an impatient nope, chode. I don't know what cut was. Chode. I'm an impatient chode. That's all I wanted to say. And like when we're driving around navigating missions, I'm just sitting in the back of a car doing fuck all, and I hate it. And that is my biggest complaint of Borderlands. Like, just because you can make a map bigger doesn't mean you should. In my personal opinion. But other than that, it's fine. I'm such a cut. I know. A cut above. Hello. Deb saved me a joint this morning. Cheers. Deb is our hero. Thank Deb. Deb's helping. I'm loading a bowl. I don't know. Deb didn't have anything to do with it. I had no ground up weed or a bowl. Tammy hit me. But yeah, the navigation of the quests and shit just drives me nuts because it's just so much time of doing nothing. And I think I was talking about this recently, but like, if you're gonna have a game where there's lots of running or lots of something where you're just doing nothing in between actual action, give me something to do. Like we were talking about how I need a dodge roll, I need a slide, a weird double jump, I need a glider. Give me something for my fidgety self to do while I'm just running from point A to point B. But literally, it's just the same ads that populate over and over and over in the middle of this map where there's nothing. And all of the quests are on the edges of the map. So it's just like, it feels like banging your head against the wall trying to find all these side quests and shit. That's my biggest complaint of Borderlands is like, why'd you do that? I don't understand it. But sure. Dude, drive faster straight off a cliff. It's so stupid. Like, they give you cars to drive across this landscape because otherwise you're just running eternally forever. But you can't drive at full speed because there's tons of crevasses and canyons and shit like that. So it's literally just like go, stop, turn a little, go, stop, turn a little, go, stop. Just trying not to fly off of cliffs. You can't make me like the middle of the map. It's stupid and shouldn't exist. This one's better than the last one. Like, they definitely, I mean, I can't be the only one that's bitched about this, the weirdness of their maps, because as we've progressed, I've noticed it gets better and better and better. Like, I think it was Borderlands 1, it didn't share our quests at all, which was fucking bullshit. Like, if I chose a quest, I was the party lead, so if I chose a quest, it didn't tell them what quest I chose. That was fucking idiotic. And then in 2, it finally chose, it would tell them what quest I chose, but it wouldn't show Vissy or Knives the quest marker, which again, really fucking dumb. But seriously, like the party lead was the only person who could see, so I was seriously staring at maps, like take a left, no, take a right, go top, because there's no north or west, like the map moves. So it's not like I can say just go north, because the map does this. So it's like, I don't know, keep going straight. It's just like constant garbage navigation. This one's a little bit better, but what they did with this one is they improved all of those navigation things in that my group can finally see my quest markers. They can see what quest I chose, but they made the maps triple the size and put nothing in the middle. So you've got a map like this, that's this big. All the quests are here, and this is all the transports. So you phase into the zone or whatever, and then you have to drive, and you're doing this, and 15 minutes goes by, you get to the mission takes 5 minutes, and then drive back. And that we just do that over and over and over. It's fetch questy shit. So like they improved a lot of it, and then just made it so much worse by just adding all of this garbo map. That's nothing. I mean, it's nothing. It's cool if you give me stuff to explore, if you give me stuff to discover, or if there's a quest in the middle, but it's just fetch questy. But they improve every time. I'm just hoping the maps stop getting bigger. Unless you're going to put content in them. Stop that, because that's stupid. I'm just a doer. I'm not a sit and waiter. I can't stand it. I just want to do. I want to go. I want to get it done. Good morning, October. How are you? Good morning, Crimson. You wouldn't like the repeat maps in open worlds and Warframes. Sometimes they can be a bit redundant. I can't. It's something about it. It makes me sad because there's a lot of games out there that are probably fucking amazing that I would love, but repetitive gameplay kills me. Like, I can't. It really starts to kill my mood really, really fast. I can't stand it. Like, we were doing it. I think it was. Was it like the last main big battle or whatever of Quantum Break yesterday? And I couldn't even figure out the mechanic of the fight. Like, I still don't know what the mechanic of the fight was, really. The dude was setting off giant barrels of explosives and you had to avoid them or something like that. But, like, I had to do it, like, 4 times before I understood the mechanic because nothing told you anything. Like, there was nothing. Like, you can't shoot the bad guy. So now what? I don't know. It was just, like, fields of ads again. But I can feel my fucking, like, my morale just... I don't read books twice. I normally don't play games twice. If I remember them enough, I can't play them twice unless it's like BioShock or something. I check out so fast with repetitive gameplay. my brain is immediately like, we've got something else we could do that's better than this. Which is bad because there's so many good games. Like, I bring this up as an example a lot, but what is it? Oh, I just blanked on the name. Vice City. Help. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. Some of the best games ever. The role playing in them is super fucking fun, but the repetitive quest gameplay, I can't do it. Like, if you fail a mission, you have to go back and listen to the entire exact same cutscene again and listen to the exact same dialogue again and do the exact same fight again. And by play 2, I'm just like, nah. Wow, okay. It's apparently time. Bless them. And their wiener butts. I've heard Warframe is insanely fast. Like, I've seen Warframe, and that's one of the main reasons I haven't touched Warframe is it's so fucking fast. Like, I don't even know what's happening. It's like Doom on crack. It's just like, it's crazy, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. I love to watch it. But man, it is so fucking fast. Fast is good if I know what I'm doing. It's very intimidating because I have no clue what I'm doing. But I like fast, don't get me wrong. Just that, I don't know what to do. Like, it's because I have no idea what's going on. I've never played the game before. I'm sure it makes sense when you actually play it. Escort quests are the only thing worse than fetch quests for me. Fetch quests aren't like the be-all, end-all. They just are. I've noticed in my life, fetch quests are the number one thing to get me to quit your game really fucking fast. If all you're gonna have me do is like run across the world to run back because some random NPC needed 10 turkeys or something, I have no interest. I've got no emotional investment in this person. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna quit. If that's how I sense your game is going with fetch quest shit, I'm out. There's so much content for new players, just not us vets. I play with a controller, makes it easier. Really, I'm a controller player. I prefer controller, honestly. Warframe destroyed my wrist a couple years back. I've got carpal tunnel, though. Oh, shit. Not from Warframe, right? I think I was on the edge of developing carpal tunnel when I was playing ESO. Which is why I tend to default to controller whenever possible. It's just more comfortable, my posture's better, and I don't fuck my wrists up. But, like, this posture on a keyboard and mouse for years just doing PvP, which, talk about fast gameplay. That is some fast fucking gameplay. I killed my wrists. Like, I was getting weird numbness and shit. Oh, data entry, that makes sense. I did that too. Maybe that's where it came from too. I worked in a cash office for a long time, so 10 keying. Lots of 10 keying. My wrist was just... I haven't had wrist pain in a long time, though, thank fuck. But escort quests can eat a dick. I was actually playing Avowed, was it last night or the night before? I've just been dicking around with it at nighttime. And I was talking to a person, and I really was on the bridge of I thought it was going to be an escort quest, and it ended up being a new party member. But I was literally sitting there like, I really like this game. Please don't ruin it with an escort quest. Please don't do that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I literally, like, sank in my seat talking to this person in the game. I was like, oh, my fuck, please, God, no. Please, God, fuck, no. And they're like this tiny little fuzzy creature that's probably weak. Fetch quests in games that reward exploration, and that's what Avowed is doing really well, Mish. Like, there's no game in the world that's not going to have some level of fetch questing to level you, but it forces you to explore the map and, like, open up new areas, and while you're journeying, there's tons of stuff to do. Like, I swear to God, as you're going, you're just finding quests, you're finding secrets, you're finding little encampments to destroy. Like, it's never just from point A to point B, you're just running, and then you do point B real fast, and then you run back. It's usually you get to point B, you do the thing, and then point B is going to lead you to another thing, and then another thing, and it does, like, a circle instead of this. If that makes... I don't know how to describe that, but this kind of fetch questing can eat a dick. But this fetch questing, I'm about. Because it's reward. It's like you said, it's rewarding you for exploring the map, and I dig that. EFT, wait, what's EFT? Wait, what's EFT? I'm bad with acronyms. switched to a vertical mouse for that exact reason. Help with the shoulder and wrist pain. I believe that. It was bad. I wouldn't let you carry me, Silver, but thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I have thought about it before. 1 or 2 in a game is fine. It's just when that's all the game is, it's a problem. Exactly. If that's the only way I level in a game, it's kind of like, you remember when we were playing PoE all the time? PoE, like, great game, but you get exponentially more experience just clearing maps than you will ever get from beating a boss. And it doesn't entice me to want to beat any bosses, because you end up in this like 20-minute battle of just spamming shit with friends forever, and finally the boss is dead, and then you get nothing. Like, there's virtually no experience from it, and that doesn't drive me to want to play your game or drive me to want to beat bosses by any means. Isn't TLOU just one, TLOU just one long escort quest? Yeah, but like, yeah. Yeah, I can't fight that one. You are not wrong. Dude, I owned Escape from Tarkov, I think. I've always been tempted to play. I love a sniper. Isn't that the one where you can snipe people in the balls? And you get like slow-mo shots of shooting them in the nuts? Not that that's specifically what I want to do. I'm just saying it's there. Exactly, and that's like, I know I'm talking a lot about Avowed for not playing it on stream, but like one thing I like about Avowed that I've been playing is the side quest fetch quests directly correlate to what is actually occurring in the world. So it's like this catastrophe happens and people are hurting, and so their fetch quests are like, hey, someone stole all our food, can you find out who stole all our food because the city's on fire? Like shit like that, which that makes sense, but you know, it's a lot of MMOs do this, unfortunately. You jump into a city that's well established and it's just a bunch of bounties of people that are like, I need 10 turkey feathers and I need 9 tusks of a boar, but it has nothing to do with anything, so I'm not emotionally invested. I'm just doing it to do it. I like that the story actually ties into all the fetch questy stuff, and it's very decision based. So things are different. Like Zach and I are both playing. Zeke's playing a playthrough. His is 1000% different than mine, which is cool. Oh, that's Sniper Elite. EFT is the slow-paced PvP game with realism, no real slow-mo in it. Okay, I'm not hating on it if I don't want to, like, spread shit where shit's not real. Is Tarkov the one where the creators were like, women probably shouldn't play or don't play or something? I feel like there was a game like that people got fucking pissed about for a while because the game developers themselves were like, fuck women. I don't remember. It's hyper-realistic gunplay, and there's PvP and PvE, but it's filled with cheaters. Every game like that ends up with cheaters, which sucks. I dabbled in CSGO for a while, and then the moment I experienced cheaters, I was like, I'm out. I just stopped playing. Like, I have zero interest in playing. Like, there is no pleasure in a game for me if I win via cheating. And I don't even feel bad losing to a cheater. I'm just like, wow, you're sad. It's just there's no fun anymore. Extraction shooter. Is that like a fetch quest? Every step in EFT sounds like corn chips right against your ear hole. Is that because you're supposed to hear other people creeping around too? Are you hearing other people's corn chips? Because that kind of makes sense. Yes, okay. I was gonna say, it sounds like one of those games where you want to hear people like on the other side of a wall. Can you make yourself quieter? Do you have to sound like corn chips? Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I thought you meant like extracting a person. Drop in, loot as much as you can, extract within a time limit without getting killed. Okay, that makes sense. I used to play games, I mean, I've never played anything like that. Similar, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I used to play like Arma and DayZ, H1Z1. So many hours of those games. So many hours of those games. What do you call those? Like, I didn't even play the version, what was it, PUBG, where you would, like hundreds of people would drop, and it was, like, last man standing. I played that a little bit. I fucked around in PUBG. It was okay. But we would play the ones where it was, like, I don't know how to say, I don't know the verbiage for it, but it was basically a map that was open all the time, and you could drop in at any time, and me and an ex of mine and a couple of his guy friends would drop in. I would go totally naked, run into a city with my comms on, and I'd just start speaking, "Can anyone help me? I've never played before and I'm really scared." And then once someone showed up, my buddies would snipe them in the head and I'd loot all their gear and then we'd rinse and repeat. Horrible. 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 Don't do that. Where's my lighter? Cheers. $100%. 1,000. We were assholes. I'm a self-professed absolute asshole before I got more into games and realized, like, being an asshole isn't the best option. 100% I was an asshole. Oh, yeah, I was. And these people were so nice. Like, it would just be some random dude. They'll be like, "Oh, dude, I have a handgun I can give you if you need something. Like, do you want to, like, run around together?" I'd be like, "Oh, that'd be so helpful." And then we'd exit the house and poop clocked. Fucking asshole. I grew up. All animals assholes. Example. She's not here, but definitely Lilith. I hate those people now. Like, that's what makes it so no one wants to help each other anymore. But man, I was definitely part of that and I hate it. I don't know about the girls shouldn't play, but there are special items that you can find that are made for creators. And I know Gingy has a special item, so must be trying to reverse that. I'm sure they are. I can't remember what it was. It was like, hold on. I'm just going to Google. I don't want to speak out of turn. Oh, it's this. Okay. Escape from Tarkov's creator gives terrible excuse for not including playable female characters. There will be no playable female characters because of the game lore and, more importantly, the huge amount of work needed with animations, gear, fitting, etc. So I guess the world got mad about that. There you go. Probably due to the fact that none of the character models are female. That was it. That was exactly it, Mish. Yeah. They're Russian and being macho is everything to them, so it could have been the creator. Nikita is an asshole. That checks out. That sucks, because I've heard it's a really good game. So, like, I don't know how to ask this. Games like that or CSGO or whatever, where they're just rancid with cheaters, like hackers and shit like that, what does the company do about that? Like, what can they do? Do they do anything about that? Like, what do they do when they catch people? How do they discourage that behavior? Because those games can be very fun. Like, I'm not that into guns or anything, but I love tag games, laser tag kind of games. I'm all into them, but the cheaters just absolutely drive me away from it and make me want nothing to do with it. Because it's just not fun. Like, I'm not in it to win it. I'm just in to have a fun time, and if someone's cheating, there's no fun time to be had. Like, that's just shitty. I personally won't play a multiplayer that doesn't have female playable characters. I don't think I do that on purpose, but I think subconsciously I absolutely do that, Mishy. Like, if I see no female playable character, I am so much less interested in playing your game. My immersion. I don't feel like a boy. They have anti-cheat software, but usually if you get caught cheating, you get banned. And do they just come back? Because, I ask because I remember 10 years ago playing CSGO and there were cheaters, and you guys are just talking about these games and there's still cheaters. So obviously whatever they're doing doesn't work. How do you discourage that shit? I found a YouTube VOD that explains Warframe in 4 minutes and 53. Ooh, will you put it, can you put it in the Discord? Or you can whisper it to me, yeah. My whispers don't pop up during stream, but I can look at it afterwards. They sound on token ban waves, but mostly can't solve it. It feels like that because it's still happening. And it was probably happening before I played CSGO. That's just the example I'm using because that's the only one I've ever played that's like massively rampant with cheaters. The bans stick, but it's still happening. I grew up in the area where we weren't included. Now there are so many options. If you don't include me, I don't support you. I feel that. I feel like we're similar in that we grew up in the generation of video games where every main video game character, apart from Samus, was a fucking male video game character or an animal. My whole Mario, like, come on, it's just forever. Like, and then we started finally getting female characters and I could play a female in a game and I was like, oh my God. It was life, and now I just don't want to give that up. Like, please, just give me an option, at least. Just the option to be female is great. All the major creators have been asking for kill cams. Someone like Lupo, kill cams are cool. That's the slow-mo cam, right? Someone like Lupo sees a cheater, gets killed by a cheater. He has like a direct line to devs and they're gone instantly. Other creators do as well. Good. Good. I'm glad that shit is dealt with. When I played ESO, it was not dealt with. What up, Genova? How are you, love? I hope you're doing well. At least with Tarkov, I think you have to buy a new copy. Good. They account ban cheaters, but that doesn't stop them from making a new account and repurchasing the game. Okay, so that's what's happening. So if they're into it enough, they'll just repurchase it. For something that's put in place, someone will always find a way around it. It's just so shitty. I just flipped my desk around. I'm trying to optimize space in my tiny, tiny fucking house. So I just flipped. We're still in the same room. This wall used to be behind me, this window. And now it's in, this is where the bookcase was. I just am always trying to, this house is just so fucking small. I'm always trying to find a new way to like get more room out of it. The company has to continually update their ban algorithm, so it's a constant battle. It's kind of like fighting ad blockers then, right? Vids. I think it's Vids, Silver. I don't know what it is. I do prefer being a female in games, maybe because I'm male, it's the opposite sex. It's just what you want to do. Literally, Zeke, vast majority of the time when I see him, like in Avowed, he's playing a female. It's just what you want to look at. There's nothing wrong with that. If I'm going to play a third-person game and there's going to be ass in my face, you bet your bottom dollar I prefer a nice, juicy, plump pear in my face. Plump pear. No offense. If you're going to offer jiggle physics, I'm going to choose the character body that has the most jiggle. Warframe has great pairs. It truly does. Cheating and anti-cheating is an ongoing arms race, so there isn't a final fix to the problem. Okay, that makes sense. It just sucks that they can't discourage it. Thank you, Silver. I appreciate you. Most of the cheaters are making money by leveling up characters for people who are bad at the game and then sell the characters off. People do that in Destiny. It's so easy to level up a character in Destiny. What are you doing? The cheaters level up in hours instead of days or weeks. I mean, I've been playing Destiny forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So maybe that's just me, but like, really? They level up characters and sell the accounts. Kind of like the old WoW days. Dude, Lil, 100%. That's same. If you give me the option between like a fucking armored out box of a man or like the ridiculous female armor they do in games where there's just titties and ass galore, I'm a lech. I'm gonna go for some titties and ass. Like, you're gonna give me a view, I'm gonna take it. Maybe that's just me. For me, it's about inclusion and immersion, not ogling. I mean, that's a big thing too. I'm just trying to go to like my base, like because I've never done it consciously, but subconsciously, I think absolutely I will always veer towards, like, if a game on Steam or something says female protagonist, I'm fucking there. Like, I immediately click that game to go see what it's about. That is a huge tag for me that will get me. Because I think we just grew up in an era where it's like you said, inclusion. There were no female characters. It was like an animal or a man. See, Knives, and I'm the complete opposite. When I think of Mass Effect, like, no shit, when you think of Mass Effect, if I ask chat right now, who's the voice actor of Commander Shepard, I'd put money down that more than half of you say the female actress. Because that's who everybody talks about. It's so interesting. That's so, like, side note, I made my Commander Shepard look so much like me when I played Mass Effect, I couldn't look at her. I did it on accident, but I did this Uncanny Valley shit, and she looked so much like me, I genuinely couldn't look at her face when I was, like, in dialogue options and shit. It was fucking creepy. I do a lot of tabletop roleplay, and wait, my shit just doubled. And for Cthulhu, I made my first female character a couple years ago after years of gaming. How did it go? Like, did you enjoy it? Tier Pirates ever talk about it? They would do bans every 6 months. The way cheaters couldn't figure out exactly how they got caught. Oh, that's kind of smart. So it's like the cheaters couldn't pinpoint what they did to get caught because it could happen at any time. Solos can't do dungeons or raids by themselves to get the best armor and guns. Destiny has been trying to fight it for years. Damn, I didn't know that they sold accounts like that in Destiny. I'm so out of touch with it. I guess because I play solo. I'll sometimes choose to do RP heavy games like Baldur's Gate 3, but even there, I sometimes choose titty. I will sometimes. I mean, I think I'm fine. I'm somewhat with knives. With like, it depends on the story. But there are some games where, like, when I think Mass Effect, femshep. I know what male shep looks like, but it's femshep across the board. Like, that's just who is. But it's just interesting how everybody has a different scope on it. What up, Slurmy? How are you, love? I hope you're doing well. In the first setting I play as a female, because they have skin tight latex outfits and you can just color to exacerbate their asses, the pairs. Based on character concept, not for any other reason. I think it depends on, like, character customization, but I'll do that too. Hi, Yeetskis. How are you, love? Random question. Do you have a Borderlands section in Discord for those of us who like to match up to get, to match through the game? No, but I can do that. I know, we're trying to get through these games before Borderlands 4. That's kind of our goal. So, like, we'll do as much side quests we need to get to level up, and then we're going to move on to the next game because we definitely want to play Borderlands 4. But no, I can make a note to do that. We are, I mean, you'll see where we're playing, what is it? Pre-sequel. And we are, like, at the ending missions. Like, we're getting there, but we are so fucking out-leveled. So that's why today is Side Quest Sunday. We will just be bathing in side quests and trying to get our characters to a level. Because I was talking about it this morning, but last week when we played, it was not impossible, but it was hilarious in that if you were listening to the comms between Viscii and Knives, it was basically like, all right, Knives, just stay alive until I can reboot and get the fuck back in there. And it was basically a game of just whittling away at bad guys and trying to keep at least one of us alive so that the bad guy's health didn't regenerate. That we were all just like, you know what? We should just level up because this is stupid. Like, what are we doing? I know. I put together a list of the 4 Borderlands, like, opening songs. Perfect timing. No, but I'll make a note and I'll make a Discord for that so you guys can keep up. Absolutely. Because after this, we have Borderlands 3, and then I don't know if 4 has a release date yet. Does it? Got it. Is it September? Soon, TM. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had a release date or not. But we'll definitely, I mean, we'll be getting through these by September. Pfft. Doing all right. Spent the day tinkering with Mega Drive Genesis. Tried to fix a faulty controller. Cleaned a few new games I picked up and cleaned the console itself. Dude, that sounds like a nice day. I love doing stuff like that. I'm at level 22 with a gunner right now. I don't know what level we are. We'll see. I don't know. We'll probably We'll probably jump into it soon. I know Vissy went live like 15 minutes before I did, and she's probably talking and warming up and hanging out with the puppy. So usually I wait until she's ready and then we jump in. But I'll make sure I'll put together a Discord and put our levels and shit in there. And Crispy said he might jump in and play with us on occasion as well because he has the weekends off sometimes. Oh, and we have to play Tiny Tina. Thank you for reminding me. So we still have 3 and Tiny Tina to play, right? Those are the two left to play. We played 1, 2 pre-sequel, and then we play, I think it's Tiny Tina's and then 3, or is it 3 and then Tiny Tina? Oh, my back. I love my female Cthulhu. She's a Scottish witch and occult expert. I love the character. We play Act. Oh, I love that. We play Act on Cthulhu, which is during World War II. So fighting Nazis, that's appropriate. 3 and then Tiny Tina. Okay. Excelente. I think I've played 3 before. And I've played Tiny Tina's. This one that we're playing right now is the only one that I hadn't ever played before. Dude, fuck yeah. Slurm, I needed a day like that recently, and you know what I did? I went through all my chords and micro-organized them. Like, I went through my bins of chords and tied them all up with rubber bands and put them in Ziploc bags according to what they are. So, like, all my USBs, all my USB to USCs, all my power banks, like, it was great. It was super, super mundane, but man, sometimes you just need, like, a reset. Oh, it's so sexy. It looks so good. Like, I can literally, I had these just, like, bins, and you know, it's not that difficult to just pull a wad of cords out and be like, that's the end I need, and pull it out. But man, to pull that Ziploc and be like, every single thing in here is exactly what I need is like, I love organization. Assault on Dragon's Keep? I don't think so. What's the Commander Lilith DLC? Is that in this one? Is that in pre-sequel? I think we have the DLCs. I don't see why we wouldn't do the DLCs. We have plenty of time before 4 comes out, and that's honestly, I think universally that's like our goal. Is we just wanted to finish these before 4 comes out. And then if we have tons of time, we're going to do an entire run through BL2 again just to climb the fucking mountain for Bilbo Baggins or something. I don't know. We're going to speed run that cunt. I don't know. What is it? It's going to be so terrible. We're going to have to get Knives Liquor or something because Vissy and I are going to be so high. It'll be hilarious and great. Maybe we'll do like a charity or something on that day because what the fuck. Is that DLC for one of the Borderlands games? Is Assault on Dragon's Keep, is that the one that we're talking about? Is that what it's called? I'm really bad at remembering the names of any of these DLCs. The DLC I'm talking about is essentially you have to play through BL2 completely, and then you have to do the Borderlands 2 Plus or whatever. So you go in with your old characters that are already fully leveled, play through the entire game again, just to climb to the top of a mountain and get like an achievement that's Lord of the Rings based. My jaw just cracked. That's how stressed that makes me. But I said I would, and I can't go back on it now. When you get rewarded, would you get to reward yourself by watching the movie The Worst Casting for a Video Game Movie? Dude. Next to Chris, I'm a Pratt as Mario. I have, you know what's crazy? We didn't even talk about that. Should we do that in Movie Night Knives? When we finally beat... I don't know. We could really do it anytime. But what you guys know, we have movie night every night in the Discord. If you didn't, 7 p.m. Eastern, we watch movies in Discord. It's fun. Or shows. We flop. But we've considered, we've toyed with the idea of hate watching the Borderlands movie together. Because we're all fully aware we're probably not gonna have a good time. I mean, my girl Vissy is like the Borderlands fan. She is tatted up with Borderlands, like, and she is so fucking mad about that casting. I'm mad about it, and I love Borderlands, but I am not that deep into Borderlands. Like, it's awful. Like, it's gonna be a hate watch together. I don't know if that should be like the finale of beating the games or not. Vissy, my love, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you. Vissy, how do you feel about the Borderlands movie? Should I get into Discord? How many words is the essay gonna be? I know, it's like we need to end on a high. Maybe we should hate watch it somewhere in the middle. Maybe like after we beat the pre-sequel or something, we'll hate watch it. Because then I agree with you. Like, it's just not. It's gonna be bad. It would bring us down. It's my fault? Never your fault. I want Vissy in my life every second and every moment of my day. Vissy's... I'm sorry. I'm laughing at your anger. I'm trying to get Discord open so you can just tell people. All right, I'm about to jump into Discord. The other two voices that will be with me if you're not here normally on Borderlands Day are my friends Knives and Vissy. Vissy is also streaming and will, as usual, try to get that co-streaming shit working. But Vissy's passion against this movie. So, and by hate watch, I mean, I'm sure you guys know what I mean when I say hate watch, in that you don't have to hate it, but we're going to watch it and it's open floor for people to hate on it because it's everything. And it's nothing against the actors or anything. Like, the actors cast in it are some of the best actors. They're fucking phenomenal. They're legends. And I think that's the only reason they were cast, because what the fuck? What the fuck? None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense at all. I just don't understand. I want to put that movie off as long as I possibly can. Kevin Hart as Roland. Bolt, that's what we're talking about. Like, eventually, sometime either while we're playing Borderlands or Knives is saying when we're ending, as like the finale, we should watch the Borderlands movie in the Discord night and we can hate watch it together. And like, you know, pleasant surprises could happen. What if we love it? I'm here for love. Give me that. Like, I'm here. When, when we do watch, we're probably going to rage and Viata will post our message count. Oh my God. Viata will not watch, but the next day she'll come back and ask if any of us watched. And then she'll post the 1,000 messages from when we were watching. My hope is that the movie's pretty. I'm hoping there was, I mean, just looking at the casting, I'm hoping there was enough money behind it that'll be visually cool to look at. You know, slag or something. If you've seen it, don't tell me. No spoilies. I want to be disappointed on my own time. But I'm pretty, yeah. I just hope there's something. Can someone tell me if I'm watching the Borderlands movie will piss me the fuck off? I'm not sure I should watch it if I'm already pissed. I wouldn't watch it if you're already pissed. No shit, Music Man. We're talking about how we're going to eventually watch it in the Discord for movie night as a group to hate watch it together. Because it's just universally, we know we're not going to like it. Gamers in general who love the series, I think, are just not going to like it. The casting is very, very bizarre. It seems like plug-and-play casting. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel Borderlands-y, but I'm hoping it's pretty. Like, I'm hoping for something. They totally could have done it with the, without the, dude, I've said it so many times, like, either just hire the people that did Arcane, or get one of the many animators from Love, Death, and Robots to do a Borderlands series, animated. Oh, yes! Fuck, that is what it should have been. And you could have hired these people to voice the people if you really wanted to. Still don't really understand most of that, but sure. But fucking what? I don't know. Yeah, that's the way it should have been. Just end of story, and I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't know why they did it. My dad used to say that to me all the time. He'd say, want in one hand, shit in the other. Tell me which one fills up first. The scenery of Braveheart, but hate everything else exactly. It's beautiful. Fuck Mel Gibson. Fuck him. Sometime last year, someone uploaded the entire Borderlands movie to YouTube, and it stayed up for more than a day. I couldn't get past the first 3 minutes. No, it's really... I thought I'd make it in a good half hour before I mentally tried to check out. 3 minutes, it's that bad. Okay, we have to hate watch it as a community. We have to. I couldn't watch it alone. I'll just be sad. You'll at least like the folks working the bar with Tits McGee. Moxie, Mad Moxie. Also, good morning. The Fallout show proved you can do an adaptation and makes the Borderlands movie look real bad. Yeah. Really? I wanted Jack Black to shut up the entire movie. Shut the fuck up the entire movie. He was awful. Is it because he's awful or is it because he's Claptrap? Because I feel that way about Claptrap. Like, I want Claptrap to shut the fuck up most of the time. He just blah, 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 blah. Like, I shove a sock in it. Nobody needs to fuck Mel Gibson simply because fucking is fun. Amen, Socrates. You got me there. Let him sit on a pile of spikes. I don't give a fuck. 3 minutes. I know. No, you can't hate watch it if you mute it. I don't know Neuromancer. You just put a hilarious image in my head. Imagine if, instead of animating Claptrap, they just shoved Jack Black inside a robot like R2-D2. I might watch that. I might be into that. Even for Claptrap, he was bad. Wow. That's impressive, honestly. Blanchett said she took the job because it was COVID and she wasn't sure when her next gig would be. I mean, that kind of makes sense, like trying to remain relevant in your career path. Not that I think Cate Blanchett is probably hurting for money in any way, shape, or form. But like, I respect and appreciate her need to stay relevant and stay in the movie space and keep working if she wants to keep working. Like, I understand that. Just weird casting. Jack Black absolutely would have done it. He would have done any of that weird shit, 100%. Okay, Discord finally opened. Hello? I don't hear anybody. Did my audio settings get fucked up? How about now? Hello?
Yeah, you're not muted anymore.
Oh, yeah, that was it. I have it set to auto mute when I log into Discord, just in case. You never know what's happening. Hold on. Speak, guys. I gotta adjust your volume again.
Speak. Ooh,
Speak.
Red Bull came out with a grapefruit blossom. It's delicious.
I love grapefruit. I wish it didn't make my mouth itchy. I still eat it. Probably shouldn't, but I do.
Oh, I eat too much of it.
I love it.
Busy, we can hear Katie
Oh,
through
did
your
you?
mic.
Oh, I can hear knives too. I'm trying to get our stream together, my dudes. Every time we do this. I mean, I think one time it happened really fast, but most of the time it takes minutes.
Still?
Join the call. Nope. Wait.
Yeah,
Nope.
you're good.
We're good. Okay, I joined the thingy. So I think if you press the thingy. That. Shared chat. Yay! Okay, we're there. We did it. Yes, I see the symbols. Okay. We are joined chat. It is working.
I have a third monitor now. It's really cool.
Much description, very help. Man, it's this shit. It's the thing that Twitch has been pushing forever. It's the what is it called? Why do I always blank? Shared chat? Is it just called shared chat? Shared chat?
I think so. Collaboration.
Collaboration, that's what it is. Twitch has been pushing this shit forever, and since they've been pushing it, it just doesn't work half the time.
Yeah. It's been working more and more lately.
It has. Like, the last 2 times, I think, first try it's worked. But every time we usually end up spending at least 15 minutes of the stream trying to get this shit to work. And it's... I think part of it is we added each other as friends, or what, I added you to my favorites.
I added you as well.
Yeah, and I think that helps because then it just has it auto set up, but man, it is... Bless them. They want us to use it so bad, and it just is so not the best. It just doesn't really fucking work.
Katie, I'm back on Spotify.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh my god, I'm making a note to send you that list. Spotify has this thing now. I don't even know what it is, but it's, they keep trying to push me to pay more for Spotify. It's like, I wish I could pull it up on my phone. It's like Jam with Friends or something, and it's basically like, you pay more for Spotify so that your friends have control over the Bluetooth of what your Spotify is playing. Why would you want that?
Say that again.
So it's called like a jam or something like that. And essentially you pay extra. So instead of like $8.99 or whatever I pay, it's like $16.99. And now everybody that's a Spotify friend can control what's playing on your current whatever's playing at you.
So, like, they can pick your playlist that you're listening to at that moment.
Yes.
No,
that was I was like,
worst.
at first I looked at it, I'm like, wait, is this exactly what I want to do with Visi? Absolutely not. This is not what I want to do with Visi. What the fuck is this garbage?
You know, the first thing that popped into my head when I actually listened to what you were saying was that they have sex toys like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they
No
do.
shit. They literally do. And now they're doing it with, I bet those sex toys line up with the music. Hold on, I need to write this down before I forget. Spotify with this. You're right on time, but, well, actually, I don't even know what time it is. Hi, how are you? You want to come say hi? Good morning. It's setting up a jukebox for friends, but paying for it seems ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's Mishy, no shit. That's exactly what I did for Vissy. I mean, that's what I did like months ago. I made her a play. I've been adding to it honestly constantly. That's why I keep stumbling because I'm making it. I'll never stop adding to it. Probably. It started. Yeah, it started in July, and I've been adding to it constantly. And all I wanted to do was like send it to her, but I still wanted to work on it. Like I still like adding. Like I just listen to new music every once in a while, and if I listen to something I think she'll like, I want to throw it on there. Not the jukebox, whatever the fuck that is. Like, that seems like, when people shout out Alexa shit at your house. Like, hey, Alexa, please play Despacito.
Right?
Why would you do that? Who wants that?
Well,
I wouldn't even want my sex toys to go off randomly like that. Like, we better have a line of communication before that. My God.
Right?
Like, if I'm just sitting here and all of a sudden I hear, like, hello?
Jeff, please stop making the love sense go off. We're not in that type of relationship.
It's literally in another room. You have to stop.
The jam allows you to join along to someone's listening, either remotely or in person, so you can both control what you both are listening to.
There it is.
Mmm.
Kind of dumb.
It should be a free feature, I agree. That shouldn't be a pay extra. Because we can share playlists across the board, and that's super easy. Like, that's never been a thing. Why? If you're listening to music together and please call me out if I'm totally wrong on this. Could I not just say, hey, Vis, could you skip this one? Do I need to pay double the price for Spotify to do it myself with a button?
I mean, clearly you do.
Clearly, because Spotify won't stop trying to get me to buy it.
That's hilarious.
I know. It's weird. I have Spotify Premium. The jam allows you to join along with someone listening, either remotely or in person, and you can both control what you're both listening to. See, I don't want that.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I was just rereading it to make sure I understood it fully. I don't. Can't wait for them to try to integrate AI with Alexa and those controls so it starts turning on things and settings without telling you. I actually don't have any. I don't have an Alexa or anything like that in my house. But I'd get rid of it.
We used to. We had the first generation. When it died, we just gave up.
Yeah.
We're good. Because we had to change the name anyway. It was too close to my real name.
Reasonable. Did I actually get you one? I got someone's Alexa to play Despacito.
Hello, Pickles.
Nice.
Pickles. It's apparently dog time. All the dogs in the world decided now's the time for love.
Yeah, he just woke up from his, I guess, daily 7-hour nap.
Yep,
I just
these
jumped
guys.
Thankfully, I have a friend who had an open spot in their family, so I joined their family.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, what? Like you joined their family? Like you're a part of their family now? Or
she was adopted. Did you
not
hear?
There's
no, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Pickles.
Vissy has a new papa.
Oh.
A new Faja, if you will.
You weren't going to tell me, Vissy?
Well, I was waiting for the right moment, but, guess this works.
That's
going to slam my desk.
Love.
That sort of hit the point home, but there's too much shit on it.
Oh, and Pickles.
Yeah, he'd be fucking freaking out of his mind. Like, what's going on?
I know. It's an earthquake, Dad. Isn't that weird? But I refuse to use Alexa or Siri. I mean, halfway believe my phone is already spying on my audio. It absolutely is.
Oh, it is. For sure.
That's not a conspiracy theory. The sheer amount of times that I've talked about something on stream and gone to take a break, and the first ad that's on my Instagram is exactly what we were just talking about on stream. That's just happening.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's just life now. Isn't that weird? No, it totally is. All the time. I swear to God, my ads are catered to whatever conversation we're having at that moment. Now it's going to be Love Sense.
Yeah, you're going to start getting fucking sex toy ads.
Little roses that suck your clit off.
Adam and Eve.
Get this vibrating butt plug.
A butt plug with a tail that spins.
Right, controlled by your friend in Hawaii.
Yep, anytime they want.
Oh,
Now, what
God.
may be happening is your device is reading chat and basing ads on it, but I absolutely believe it's audio. I don't even have the Twitch app on my phone. It's absolutely audio. It's been happening for years. Years that like I could do a test. We could sit here and absolutely focus on one conversation. What was it? Oh, we talked you know what it is? Was it yesterday or the day before? We were talking about cat boxes. Like litter boxes. All of my Instagram ads are motorized litter boxes.
Huh.
Do you want
Yeah.
to know what I don't own? A
A
cat.
cat. Same.
All of them are, and my YouTube videos, it's suggesting videos about cat shit. Cat shit, literally, but also cat boxes. All of them. And it's the bad ones. It's the ones we were literally looking at and saying don't use all over my Instagram.
Yep.
This just listens all day and it caters my ads to it. I know it does. I get the weirdest ads. I've never seen an ad in my life that got me. Probably because it's what we're talking about all day and it's weird. Now, what may be happening is your device is reading chat. I've never had chat on it. What happens is there's ad companies is looking at your iPad IP and all devices related to IP get those ads. So you can type something in your computer on the same Wi-Fi, gets ads on your phone. Oh, so the chat on my computer, absolutely, then that's happening too. I'm not afraid of it. I don't do anything nefarious or illegal to like worry about. And honestly, if they want to cater ads to me and they actually nail me with a good ad one day, good for them. They haven't done it yet. But maybe. Oh, wait, no, they did. I think I sent it to you, Knives. Did I send you that really cool looking Mothra jacket?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was an ad. They got me. I didn't buy it, but I thought it was cute enough to send it to someone and be like, look at that Mothra jacket.
I was thinking about buying it, but those...
They're so expensive, and like a jacket without a hood just does not make sense to me.
Right. What kind of jacket would you call that anyway? Would that be like a
bomber
jacket? A bomber?
I think it's a bomber, but it was reversible. Like you could turn it inside out, but it's a bomber, yeah. And they're cute, but they seem like just fashion. Like I'm just a practical person. I'd always have something on over it or under it to give me a hood. I need my hood. How do you live without a hood? If they're gonna monitor my phone, at least they can do is send me coupons for Monster. I'm saying. Like, the crazy thing is I've never got an ad or a coupon or anything like that for anything I actually consume on a daily basis. Ever. They take every avenue they can get. I believe it. I mean, no shit. Oh God, who was telling me? I think Glut posted an article about it. Because I own a Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Jeep, I think it's if you have one new enough, because I don't have this in my Jeep yet, but if you have some, like on, your nav screen, whatever, if you have it hooked up to the internet, allegedly, they're implementing a program where every time you stop at a red light or you stop at a stop sign, it'll play ads. Like a little TV in your fucking car.
Oh,
absolutely
God.
not. Like, I'm terrified of it. The moment Knives was like, Katie, does your car update? I was like, yes, it does. It literally just updated. Please don't, but I have nothing yet. I've had no ads or anything weird. So I'm thinking maybe the model of Jeep I have was like just old enough. What did we think? It's a 2021, right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, I think it might be just old enough, but I can't think that Jeep's the first and only brand to start doing this. And it's so weird because I've never bought anything from an ad. Even when I was a kid, my dad would say, like, if they have to advertise this hard, it can't be that good. And I took that to heart and I was like, you're probably right.
If I got ads on my car, I would absolutely void the warranty and figure out how to disable any sort of internet connection it had.
Phoebe, I am a monster hunter. Good God. I would too. I mean, literally, when you told me that, my brain was immediately, how can I stop this from happening? How distracting in a car, for one thing. That just seems so weird.
Right. Like, good on them for doing it during...
pausing, but like... all I can think of is all the people that won't go when the light turns green because they'll be staring at an ad in their dashboard.
Right.
And the amount of people that will have to honk and get them to go forward because they want to finish their ad. Which seems super unprofessional, like super unsafe. You can test this to just say something all day that you never say, like fish food. I did. I mean, I'm not kidding you. The other day, 2 days ago, I think, we talked about cat box, like litter boxes. Because there's a form out there from Amazon, like one of those companies where it's like, it's a million different names, but it's probably all coming from the same place overseas somewhere. And they're dangerous, and your cat can get stuck inside them and die. So we were talking about them a lot. Every ad on my Instagram, which is really the only social media I browse anymore, is for litter boxes. I don't own a cat. I literally have functionally zero use for a litter box, but because we were talking about them, that's all my ads on my phone for the past 2 days. Is weird looking spaceship capsule cat boxes. It's very odd. It's like shadow profiles on Facebook. Even if you don't have a profile on Facebook, they build one about you from every profile on Facebook that mentions you. Like if a friend mentions your contact in a post, it'll save it and start building a secondhand profile about you. That is so fucking weird. Well, that's the thing, Genova. Like my car, I was trying to explain it. It has the capabilities for Wi-Fi. Like it has the capabilities for Starlink and shit, but I don't have like, you know, when you first get the car, it's like, oh, you can get Sirius Radio and you can get Starlink and you can get blah, blah. I've never done any of it. And I don't even use the nav that my car provides. I nav on my phone and then plug my phone in and it pulls it up on the navigation screen. Like that's how disconnected I am from that, because it's just not great. Like the interface or whatever is kind of shitty and it's a touchscreen and sucks. It just seems stupid. Your cat can get stuck in them and die. You want RoboBox? The key is to never stop for red lights. That sounds safe.
Good Lord.
Is it time? Do we need to go outside? You guys are both being very needy right now. Do we need to go potty? I mean, on a normal day, it's about that time, I guess. Or Lilith's gonna hump. I don't know what to do. My dogs have been so weird the past couple days.
How so?
Just like extra jumpy, extra barky.
Oh, they have the zoomies.
Yes, that. They've got kind of like a little jolt of energy. Maybe it's because the sun's coming out and we've been playing in the yard and stuff, but they've just got a little bit of, I'm going to fight all day. This shit. Constantly. I know. Hi. Don't hit my face. Oh, Muppet arms. Hi, Miss Ma'am. How are you?
How
You wanna go
long
outside?
can those dogs go usually before they tire out?
Like if they're like running and jumping and playing?
Mm-hmm.
If it's just with me, like if we're playing fetch in the yard and running around and shit like that, it's like 30 minutes tops. The dog park, they can go for about an hour before they start to like trot instead of sprint. And then they start, and I think it's just they lose interest. I don't think they get tired. They're just not, they're bored now.
Okay.
But it's really nice. Yeah, they've just got these like 30-minute spurts of energy, and then they go nap for 4 hours, and then 30 minutes of spurts. It's great. You guys need to go outside. Okay, quick break. I'm going to leave up Discord so you guys can talk to Discord if you want to. Knives and Vists are just chilling. I don't know if Knives is going to take a break, but quick break, and then we'll jump into the game, and we'll do a bunch of side quests, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep. Side quest Sunday, motherfuckers. Be right back. Load your bowls. Cheers. Get a
Yes.
beverage. Do what you need to
BRB
do.
as well.
Yeah. Nice outside. The weather has been so fucked. We literally were snowed on yesterday. Very confusing. Oh, weather. How you like that beer? I need to fix it, actually. I keep trying to, and it won't resize. It's supposed to be like... It's good. It's like a bunch of that. I don't know how to say it. It's like tiled. That face licking a whole bunch. I don't know. I don't know what it is with my tongue. There's a lot of my tongue in this stream. It's probably me. Okay, let's fucking... The ad's still running, so I'm gonna change category and shit while we're... Did the ad run? Oh, it's just starting? Okay, 3 minutes, and I'm so sorry about that 3 fucking minutes. Fucking Christ. That's good. Not by order. Borderlands. Pre-sequel. Where are you? There you are. Good morning, cell phone. How are you, love? I hope you're doing okay. Oh my god, I heard Vissy and I thought like a garble. I thought one of my dogs puked. Literally like, Harf? What? Good job.
Silver Zen, if you're still here, I have a couple of knives. I have one really sharp cooking knife that every time I use it, I cut myself.
Okay, are we learning from our mistakes?
Nope.
Nope. Do you want to, is this something you enjoy?
No, it kind of just happens. Usually when I'm cleaning it.
Oh, yeah, that you should get a cleaning mechanism that makes it so you don't have to touch the blade. Like a sponge? Scrub brush? Anything?
But I like using my hands, clean the blade itself.
So it is something we enjoy.
Oh,
I guess.
you know, sometimes I worry about y'all.
I don't want to hear it, Vissy.
What is that supposed to mean?
You over
He
there.
like the
being
blood
like,
is the spice
"Oh,
of life.
knives."
Oh my god.
Huh?
Knives likes to clean on the edge. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've heard everything he said, but I don't understand what. I mean, I haven't cut myself recently.
I hear the disappointment in your voice.
I cut myself all the time.
Yeah, it's not like I do it on purpose. It's just I'm like,
But it's every time you use that knife.
yeah, more or less.
And it's when you clean it, so you don't know how to clean it?
No, I do. It's just I don't pay attention when I'm cleaning it, and then all of a sudden it's just like slit right down my finger. Then I stare at it for a second and I go like, huh. All right. And then I lick it and then I keep it moving.
When I think of you, I clean my blades. I'm not judging the process.
Yeah, but this is nothing new. Like when I work on my PC, for instance, like when I'm cleaning it or even in my car, I will also cut myself on something metal.
Wow.
Okay, that makes sense, but you have one knife that every time you use it, you clean it and you cut yourself. Like how many
Yes.
times?
So far it's been like 3.
Oh. I'm not
You've seen the knife.
concerned. It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah, there's a.
I should use it right
Wait,
now.
how rough are you cleaning your PC? He fists it.
Yeah, I just get really.
You
glued
will
up,
be dusted.
and I just fucking start hitting it with my fists with the cleaning product I doused my hand in. It's fine. I'm okay.
He's
My test results from the doctor came back. I'm a healthy boy. Physically, anyway. I don't know about mentally.
They can't
Yeah.
offer that kind of help there.
That's
The point
fair.
when you cut yourself and you keep going and then you have to stop because you're getting blood all over the place. I do this. I do it. I identify with that because simply I hurt myself so often that if I paid attention to every single injury I incur, I would never get literally anything done. So like I
Right.
stub my foot or I slam my hip into a counter or something and I genuinely have to sit there and go, it's nothing and you're fine, keep going. And I just keep going because I wouldn't get anything done. Like I get that. I get that. But I'd do something about cleaning that knife because that's a lot of cuts.
It'll
From
be
the same
fine.
knife.
It'll be fine. I'm not worried.
This will be perfect. We'll save. Oh, side quest Sunday. We're level 26. We're getting there, my dudes. We're getting there.
By next week, we'll be able to finish this game.
Yeah, we probably totally will next week. When should we? So, Knives, you're saying you want to save the I don't want to bring up a bad topic at the end of the stream because, like, you know, but like the Borderlands movie.
We can
So
watch
we're-
that movie at the end of 3.
At the end of 3,
Yes,
Mhm.
same.
I take your guys's.
Because 3 is,
So-
I think 3 is not going to be that great. So if we finish 3 and we don't love it, because I don't think we're going to love it, I think following it with the shitty movie might kind of make us feel better about it.
Oh yeah, 100%. So Hurl, so for anybody else that didn't know, so what we're thinking, so if you, just a side note, we have movie night every night in our Discord. Everybody's invited. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern, so which is in 1 hour-ish, 56 minutes. And what we were thinking is after we beat 3, we could have like a little, like a celebration / hate watch the Borderlands movie that recently released. Because we know we're not going to enjoy it. So many people have told us it's terrible. The casting is weird. But it'd be like a weird celebration of, you know, like not a celebration, but like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Culmination. I think a culmination, like a wrap up. I don't know. I think we'll be pissed, so a good wrap up. The best part of Borderlands 3 is the expansion for Moxie's Handsome Casino Heist. Is it an expansion or like a DLC? DLC. Oh, I'll have to make sure I have the DLC for 3. Risa La Monde is a Danish rice pudding dessert made using rice porridge, whole milk, sugar, whipped cream, almonds, and vanilla. It's usually served with cherry sauce. We put a whole almond in the dessert on Christmas, and the one who finds it gets a gift. That's adorable. I love that. And it has nothing to do with France. Why would it? You know what? Another time. That sounds delicious. I'd eat the shit out of that. Okay, on that note, I need to take my dogs out and shit. We've gone very late, but we started very late. Weird time stuff. Tomorrow is my day off day. My day off day. I will not be here, but please take care of yourselves. Drink water, clean your bongs, all of those things. Vis, are you going to continue to stream or are you taking the rest of the day off? Or Discord crashed. Good. Well, nope, my Discord just totally crashed. I totally didn't leave. I was just sitting here talking to myself. So that's good. No, 1 hour. So movie night's in 1 hour because of daylight savings time. Once you guys catch up, it'll be 2 hours again, but movie night's in 1 hour. We've been spinning the wheel and or just watching shows, so I have no idea what we're gonna watch. Is Vis gonna stay live or is she going unlive? Because I was gonna raid her. If not, we'll find someone to raid. No, I don't. It doesn't even show you guys in my Discord, so maybe I don't know what the fuck. I restarted it. Are you farting at me? Do you want to come say goodbye, Mr. Farty Fart? All right, let's see. No, I totally did not. Are you staying live? Okay, let me raid you. No, my Discord just crashed. I would never just fucking leave Discord like that ever. My lord, I'm gonna raid my girl Vissy. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you guys, Vissy is literally who we've been playing with all day, and she also has a brand new puppy. I don't know how to give you any more reasons to go hang out there for the day. Come here, bub. You're still beautiful even though you're not a brand new puppy. You know that, right? I love you. Everyone loves you. You're precious. Movie night in an hour. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Take your fucking joy. Tuesday, Zeke and I, Ezekiel_I, will be playing together at 11 a.m. my time. So what is that? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That split fiction game. But I'll be live at the normal time, so please come hang out. We'll be hanging out and we'll probably listening to music or whatever. And smoking weed and, hey, you know, all of the things. But on that note, take care of yourselves. I'm going to raid Vissy. She's one of my favorite people in the entire world, if not one of the absolute favorite. And she has a brand new puppy, so you should go hang out with her. She's who I was playing Borderlands with all day. Thank you to Vissy and Knives for playing with me today. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on Tuesday. Wow. Yeah, you're the cutest boy. I know. Yeah.